Hi everybody, welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. I'm back again today with another pick a card reading for you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for all of the support, all of your kind comments. You guys are always so sweet and kind in the comment section. I get very few mean messages. I truly appreciate that. I don't have the constitution for it, so I really appreciate your kindness. If you're finding yourself on my channel for the first time, welcome. I am a space of light and love. We do daily pick a card readings here. I do messages for soulmates and separation. So if you're into tarot, into spirituality, please pull up a chair and grab yourself a little cup of tea and we'll have a little chat. We're all friends here at my table. So today's pick a card reading is a requested video. And today we're asking the question of spirit, are they over you? The person you're holding in your mind, are they over you? And why are they silent? I do have 3 piles in front of you today, the oyster spirit and the pink rose for pile number 1, the zebra spirit and the white cluster for pile number 2, and the fish spirit with the wild pink rose for pile number 3. My timestamps are listed below, so whatever pile or piles are really calling out to you, there may be a message waiting for you. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into pile number 1. Hello everybody in pile number 1. I hope you're doing really well today. You guys were drawn to the oyster spirit and the pink rose, and this is your reading on, is this person over you? Why are they silent? We start with the oyster spirit, which is an interesting card to have come out this morning. The oyster is truly about as solitary as the oyster. That's what I kept thinking when this card fell out of the deck, as solitary as an oyster. I do feel like this is a long-standing no contact situation for some of you tuning in today. And I just feel like this person's feelings for you aren't actually over. I feel like they're holding on to that pearl inside of them, that inner light. There's something inside of them that still holds on to that hope for you with the oyster spirit. But I do feel like this is a no contact situation. Oysters are sometimes embedded into the sand. Their heads are in the sand, basically. So I feel like this person has made some poor choices as well. We'll see what your cards say. I don't like to assume too much until we see what everything has to say. So first we're going to ask the question, why don't we ask the question, why are they silent? So why is this person silent? So we're starting out here with the Knight of Pentacles, this very slow-moving energy. It is a movement card, but slow-moving energy. The Knight does plod forth predictably. They do not usually use emotion when they are making moves towards a goal, but it is a steady progression. The Knight doesn't always have the confidence that the King would have. They don't always have a plan for once they get there. So it's sort of this young type of energy, sort of. When I think of the Knight, I think of someone in their early 20s, just somebody, making moves slowly towards you. Or this really could really represent the amount of time it's taken for this person to reach out for you. Very slow moving. And it's followed up here by the 3 of Wands. So we've got fire energy represented here, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The 3 of Wands is truly about the desire for expansion. This could be tuning into your energy as well. I feel like your person is very aware of you, watching you from the outside, but haven't really made any moves towards you. And that's why you're here. They must be over you. It must be what you're thinking in your head, because they haven't reached out in a very long time. I don't feel like that is the case. I feel like appearances can be deceiving. I don't think their actions are a genuine reflection of how they're truly feeling. Those wands are a representation of passion and that desire for movement, the desire for that expansion. They could also be growing impatient with the amount of time. We have the 2 of Swords. So they could be in a decision-making place right now in their life. They're trying to decide, slice through any misconceptions they have in their own mind. I feel like they're really worried that too much time has passed. I feel like they're wearing masks in their life. I'm really focused on this crescent moon at the top. And I feel like, this person's in a decision-making mode. Should they slice down that heart from the tree? Should they release it? Or should they continue on holding on to this connection? Why are they silent? Why are they silent? That Two of Swords can really be an indication of them trying to juggle you. And here we have the Three of Pentacles underneath this Knight of Pentacles. The desire to build a foundation. I also sometimes, in the combination of this Two of Swords, coming up with this Three of Pentacles as the next card really gives me the indication that part of the reason they're silent could be a third-party situation. It doesn't have to be. And a third-party situation doesn't always have to represent a person either. It can represent, school, family, something getting in the way of this connection, something holding them back. The Star card. So this beautiful Star card, one of the most beautiful cards in this tarot deck, which is the, what's it called? Oh, I forget the name of this. Shadowscapes, the Shadowscapes tarot deck. Sorry, guys. One of the most beautiful cards. The Star card really shows all of that love and faith they still have in this connection, how they haven't lost hope. And I feel like this is really that you truly are a guide in their life as far as, they're searching for you in the skies, just like the star. They're wishing upon you, in a sense, like really holding out that hope for you. We have the King of Cups here. And when it comes to love, you can't get any deeper than the King of Cups. I feel like this person does have a very deep still, a deep affinity for you, a deep affection for you. But here on the back of the deck, we do have the Moon card. Again, it's interesting because it's a crescent moon as well. Crescent moon. Moon cycles could be really important in this connection. And I feel like they do spend a lot of time thinking about you. Like, I feel like they could be very intuitive. And they do kind of try to connect with you on a spiritual level. But again, the moon is about wearing masks. You can see this person like literally staring at the mask that she has just taken off. And it's about not being able to be honest in their life. So seeing that card really makes me feel like, one of the reasons that they are silent is because they're forced to lie about their feelings for you. They're forced to deny them to people if it was ever brought up. Even forced to kind of deny them to themselves, which is why they're kind of in that decision-making mode right there. They could be in a third-party situation. Something is holding them away from you. They have a decision to make between you and something else or somebody else. Switch gears here a little bit and ask the question, are they over you? I think we sort of already know, the answer to that question already with some of these cards coming out with that King of Cups. Like, that shows a lot of love, you guys. The Star card, a lot of love and faith being invested emotionally into this connection. We have the Seven of Wands coming out first. And that Seven of Wands shows me that they understand about the obstacles that are in the way of this connection. It's truly seeing all those obstacles. There's no clear path. They're worried about tripping. Queen of Wands. I don't feel they are over you. I feel they still have a lot of unbridled passion for you that they really want to express with that Queen of Wands. This person could be a very creative fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, with all of these wands coming up. Though Queen of Wands is like an entrepreneurial type of spirit, somebody who is very passionate about things in life and goes after their dreams. Also really represents the amount of passion this person has for you and their desire to express themselves. They could be a very creative person. We have the Hanged Man. So I don't feel that they are over you, but I feel like they think that they're stuck in whatever situation that they're in. That Hanged Man energy. It's important to understand about that energy, though, that it's a self-imposed suspension. It's like waiting for the universe to come along and fix things for you. Open up a way, clear a path for all of this passion to come through, because there is a lot of passion here for you. We do have the Ten of Wands. Passion that hasn't been able to be expressed, that is becoming very burdensome and heavy. But looking at this person, they have no intention of putting them down. Their face is red. They're leaned in, head forward, bracing themselves against the weight of all of this passion they have for you. But the tens are a call for closure. They are a call for the desire for movement. And it does feel like a heavy responsibility on this person's shoulders. carrying all these feelings for you, not being able to express themselves. And I understand that that's probably really frustrating for people listening, because they're like, well, everyone has control of their own actions. They could just reach out. And that's absolutely true. And that is the power of fear. The opposite of love is fear. That is the power of fear, that it truly holds you back from something that's really important to you. We have the the Seven of Pentacles. That shows the impatience. You know, this is the impatience card for me. Shows that impatience that they're experiencing, wanting to express that passion to you. They don't feel like they've been able to reap the benefits of what they've sown into this connection. So they are growing impatient. They are not over you. Knight of Wands. No, this could definitely be a fire sign, or you could both be fire signs here. So many wands coming out. That Knight of Wands is impetuous but courageous, passionate. So much passion wanting to be expressed here. And I do feel like, you know, with all of this passion here on the back of the deck, not just passion though, love. The Queen of Cups is so overwhelmingly full of love and compassion and just nurturing type of energy. Her cup runneth over, and she puts a lid on her cup. You know, there's a lid on her cup. There's no more love falling out of it. This love for you is not going anywhere. But it's like this sense with the oyster spirit of the passion is bubbling up. It's about to burst. You know, you see the sparks of light shining out of this oyster. It's like it's building up so much pressure that it's like it wants to burst out. And it's making this person feeling very remorseful about the past, about their past decisions. We do have the Five of Cups on the back of the deck, really focusing on the loss of you as opposed to what they've got going on in their life right now. So I feel like they're silent because of a third-party situation. Again, it doesn't have to be a third person. It can just be education, cultural reasons, family. For some of you, it will resonate that it's a person. Take what resonates in my readings and leave what does not resonate with you. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. And that's really what I was talking about, fear. You know, the fear that holds us back from things, from our true potential in life in general, not just in love. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Be willing to express love. So truly, you know, Spirit is really guiding this connection to be more expressive. We have listen to your heart on the back of the deck. Being more honest, being more expressive. This seems to be a theme this week, is honesty. Masks are being shown a lot to me this week. Chemistry, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. And I mean, I totally sense that with all of these wands. There's a lot of fire between the two of you. A lot of fire that wants to be expressed, that's kind of building up and has been building up for a while, I feel. Express your love. We've got so much call for expression here. There's call to action. And I do feel like mentioning, you know, this Knight of Wands is a movement card. Whoops, I just lost a card. Hold on. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. So that may be a message that really speaks to people who find themselves embroiled in a third-party situation. This person could already be connected and building that foundation with the Three of Pentacles with someone else. We have the keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. What is next? Let's see. Some love messages for you. What does your person want to say to you? I dream of being reckless. This card always comes up when I see a third-party situation. And your person just dreams of risking it all, coming in, throwing caution to the wind and just saying, you know, I don't care anymore. I don't care who gets hurt. I don't care what happens. I don't care what kind of, you know, chaos is created from me just jumping in there and loving you. But they're afraid that they're too late. They're afraid, you know, the time has been too long. They are missing you. You're missing them. They're missing you. And they have a lot left that they want to tell you. You take my breath away. And I worry that you have moved on. Here we are talking about the potential for them to have moved on into a third party. And here they're worried about you doing the same thing. I still feel jealous over you. So they're not over, you know, they're still feeling jealous. They daydream about you. And they want to see you again. On the back of the deck, we have the I need closure. I need that closure, they're saying. And they don't know, again, I feel like saying this one too, they don't know how much longer they can do this. But I also feel like that is your energy. Sorry guys, there's a fly buzzing around me. Let's get some charms for you. And the chain wants to come out today. We have the sun. Beautiful, beautiful, loving energy there with the sun card. And we have the high priestess. So two major arcana to come out here for your charm bowl today. The sun really represents, you know, the fact that you represent happiness to them. They want you to be happy. That's very paramount. But this high priestess shows, you know, that connection spiritually, the intuition that they feel about the depth of connection, or the depth of purpose in this connection. And the high priestess is also a secret keeper. She doesn't put her emotions out on her sleeve. She keeps those secrets, you know, close to her heart. So I do feel like this is something that people are hiding from other people in their life, maybe even hiding it from themselves a little bit. We have O as a letter today. Let's see, we have the moon, the star. We had the moon and the star card coming out today in your reading as well. We have the arrow, direction. You know, you want direction in this connection. It's interesting. We have the star a lot here, you guys. We have the star here, here, and embroiled in this moon. So this person is truly not giving up hope. And I feel like you guys are mirroring that energy. You guys have not given up hope either, but it's secret for both of you. We've got two moons here. We got this moon, you know, surrounding the star. So I feel like you're both wearing masks in this connection. I feel like there's a call for honesty for both of you. You're both not being honest with the people in your life. We have this little building block charm. I think about, you know, someone climbing the ladder of success or wanting to move this connection to a higher level with this little building blocks. But I also see this as someone, you know, building a foundation. They could be building a foundation with someone else. We have this shell. I really think of the high priestess when I see that shell. You know, it's the same sort of colors. Again, secrets. Holding on to that hope for you, but keeping it close to their chest. We have the cactus. And the cactus, you know, truly keeps blooming in times of drought, in times of, you know, thirst. I feel like there's a lot of thirst here with all of those wands on this side. I feel like this connection continues to bloom despite the fact that it's not maybe getting the sustenance that it really requires. We have the key here, the key to the happiness that the sun represents. And we have the chain, and the, you know, this shoe really represents movement, the desire to come forward. It's facing this direction. Maybe I turned it that way, but we'll with the chain, you know, gives me a lot of devil energy. It's almost like an addiction, like thinking about this person thinking about you. It's a very mirrored energy, and it feels like an addiction. Like, it feels like you're chained to this person. You can't release these feelings. Okay, group one, that is your reading. Are they over you? Why are they silent? If this resonated with your situation, please leave me a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos I post. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to the next group, and I just hope to see you guys again here at the Tarot Cottage. Bye, you guys. Hello, everybody in pile 2. I hope you guys are doing really well today. You guys were drawn to the zebra spirit and the white cluster, and this is your reading on Are They Over You? Why are they silent? The zebra is truly a mesmerizing spirit. You know, it's truly... It's color patterns even are meant to confuse. I feel like there's a lot of confusion here in this connection between you and this person. I feel like they're watching you. If there's no contact here, I feel like they're watching you from the outside, and you're not aware of it. Kind of, it's like they're watching in plain sight or something. They're hiding in plain sight, and you don't even see it. But there's just a lot of confusion here. But I do feel like this person is acutely aware of what's going on. They're watching you. They're just as confused, I feel, perhaps, as you are. You know, that zebra is a fight or flight animal. They could be the type of person that kind of disappears into the background at the first sign of danger or the first sign of opposition. So let's take a look here. We're going to ask the question first. Why are they silent? Why is this person silent? Why aren't they reaching out to you? Okay, so we have the World and the Queen of Cups coming out here first for you. That World card really shows that there is a call for change here. There's a call for closure. And this person really wants success with you with this Queen of Cups. They want to offer all of that love for you. The Queen is very emotionally mature. She is very nurturing. She wants to offer all of that love. And her cup has a lid on it. You know, she doesn't want to lose any of it. So there is a call here with that World card for success with you. We're asking the question, why are they silent, Spirit? Why are they silent? Oh, you guys, the Three of Pentacles just fell to the floor. Hold on. Three of Pentacles. So they could be silent because they're building a foundation, trying to build up a foundation for themselves. Sometimes the Three of Pentacles can represent them building up a foundation with another person, but we'll see what the rest of the cards say. Why are they silent, Spirit? Four of Wands. Four of Wands can really represent marriage, can really represent celebrations. I feel like this person could be married. That could be the reason why they are silent, really needing movement and closure in this connection, because they have moved on into another relationship. Why are they silent? Page of Pentacles. Yeah. The Page doesn't have the confidence of the Knight or the King coming forward, and they don't really, I feel like sometimes, for some of you, I kind of feel like this is a mixed bag here. I feel like I'm dealing with two different groups in essence, because for some of you, I do get the sense that there is a third party situation, and that is the reason why this person is silent. For another group of you, I feel like there's like a younger demographic here watching, where this person is trying to build up themselves, trying to work on themselves. They could be a student, you know, really hoping for that success and that happiness with you, really wanting to come forward and speak with you, but not feeling like they have. There's a discrepancy between these two energies, the Queen and the Page. They put you on this pedestal like you are fully, you know, you're set in place, you're confident, you're secure, and they don't feel the same way. So for some of you, there is a third party, and for others, and it could even be the same situation where there's a third party, but they still feel like they're not good enough for you. But they haven't built up enough yet. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, working on themselves for a lot of you could be the reason why they're silent right now. That Eight of Pentacles really shows someone who is dedicated, shows hard work, putting the effort into something, putting the effort into building a foundation. Again, a foundation for themselves or a foundation with someone else for some of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. On the back of the deck, we have the Death card. You know, we're asking why they're silent. It could, you know, this Death card really represents the need for a transition, the need for change, the need to end one thing so that new beginnings can come about. It's like transformations. It's like they want... Sorry, there's a fly buzzing around. So this Death card can really be a call to it's like this. It's like acknowledgement has come really slowly for this person. It's like a call to action, a call for change. And it's like, it's really, the advice from Spirit is really coming in strong for me that there's not going to come change to this connection. There's not going to be a shift in this connection unless someone actually goes after it, unless somebody actually, makes the moves to move this connection forward. There's really, there is a call for transition here, but unless this person, makes those moves towards you, it's difficult to shift the energy here in this connection. Okay, so let's shift gears here for a minute, you guys, and ask the question, are they over you? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Really shows that, they're not, I feel like they hold you on a pedestal. That Queen of Cups, this Nine of Pentacles really shows that they think you're really put together. They think you're secure in your life already. They really fear that they are not good enough for you. I just saw the Eight of Pentacles again on the back of the deck. Whoops, guys. I'm losing all sorts of cards. Three of Cups. The Page of Swords. I feel like they're watching you. I feel like they're not. They're watching you. Maybe you guys are also in this, perhaps embroiled, going out, having fun. Maybe you guys are dating and they're watching you from the outside. That Page of Swords is really my watcher card. I think I mentioned at the beginning of this reading that the zebra spirit is very aware, hiding in plain sight, watching you, aware of your movements, because they haven't given up hope, because they're not actually over you. This beautiful star energy is really telling me that they hold out hope for you. They're pouring out, I feel like they're wasting their energies right now with other people, other situations, but they have a real desire to pour all of that love into you, all of the hope and faith. They have a lot of passion they want to express with you with this King of Wands. They could be an entrepreneur, someone who's working on themselves, again, in school, working on some sort of passion project. I feel like they're very charismatic as well. Are they over you? The Fool. They would like to embark on a brand new journey with you. But again, I feel like this is a young person we're dealing with, or young energy. On the back of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. So I don't feel like they're over you, but I do feel like they would like a fresh new start with you. They want a fresh new beginning. The Ten of Swords on the back of this deck, you just see this poor person suffering. Nothing else can be done. They've been done in. It's been a very dark night that they have had to get through, and a long dark night. But I focus on the dawn of this new day. I focus on this beautiful strip of yellow, off in the distance. There could be hope for this connection. They haven't given up hope. They haven't given up on this idea that their ego has become really transfixed upon. And this Fool card is really showing me that they want that new beginning. It's like this innocent feeling of a fresh start. And they do feel like fate is kind of nipping at their heels a bit with this Fool card. You just notice that dog nipping at this person's heels. They're worried that they're letting too much time pass. They're keeping a keen eye on the situation with this Page of Swords because they don't want to miss out. I don't know that I want to say miss out on an opportunity to come forward, because I don't see a lot of movement here, but they're just keeping a sharp eye because they need to know what's going on with you. To feel safe in this connection, to keep that hope alive, they need to know what's going on, because they have a desire for a fresh new beginning, a fresh new start. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. That's about, manifestation. Trying to conjure people up. And I feel like they do that. They try to manifest you. They're thinking about you. I feel like you guys do the same thing. You guys are really in tune spiritually. New love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Some of you may have a new option coming in, or you may already be in, again, as I said, you guys might already be partnered up here. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. We can't truly move on until we go through the shadow work and go through those dark nights. We can't make decisions and move forward until we've made it through and we start seeing the sunrise. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. That is a special message for you guys. If you guys are feeling like hopeless in life in general, Spirit is here to let you know that you can have anything you want. You truly are a shining star. There's something very special about you guys watching today. You guys have a lot of passion inside of you that needs to be expressed. The world needs it. Especially right now. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Unrequited love. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I don't think it has anything to do with attraction or chemistry. I think it's just the focus should be on that title, the unrequited love, not feeling like you can express yourself to this person. Playfulness. Recapture the romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. I see this card sometimes when this connection hasn't quite moved into a relationship place in the past, and there was a lot of flirting going on, and that person never really made the moves towards you when they had the opportunity. So I feel like, you know, if they approach you with an offer, if they come forward, it's going to be very flirty at first. We have new love on the back. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this could be just a situation where you guys, someone from your past, and something has brought them to the foreground. And I feel like the reason why they've been brought into your mind, maybe suddenly, maybe after a really long period of time, is because they're conjuring you up. They're thinking about you, and you're connecting to that energy. I miss your laugh. Somebody out there watching has a very boisterous laugh. And I have picked up the phone 1,000 times to speak with you, but they feel uncomfortable coming forward. I have a lot left that I need to say to you. I don't know how much longer I can do this. We also have there's someone else card coming up, so that's going to resonate with someone. Will you wait for me? Because I do want to build a beautiful life with you, but I feel like they're working on themselves right now too. Working on, you know, their future. No one knows I still think about you. Wearing masks. I wish I had fought harder for us. And on the back of the deck here we have I'm yours forever. Some charms for you. Take this one. Take this one. A lot of letters for you guys today. And the police charm. They could work for the police force. U, O, M, and L. Today. We have the shoe, which shows the desire for movement. We also have this marble that makes me for success, a call for closure, a call for movement here in this connection. It's starting to feel like maybe a bit of a, I don't like using the word poison, but I just feel this gives me devil energy. It makes me feel like you're feeling trapped by the emotional aspect of this connection. You're feeling like you can't get away from it. Maybe it's infiltrating your daily life, your dreams, your waking time as well, daydreams. We have the police charm. They could work for the police force, or you could. We have the Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles here. So, you know, really a call for balance, the call to be generous with that Six of Pentacles. This feels like a really unbalanced connection right now. And that Four of Cups really shows the boredom they have in their life right now, the apathy, not focusing on what's going on in their life, but really thinking about that past, you know, the disconnected and withdrawn from life when it comes to this connection. Okay, group 2, that is your reading. Are they over you? Why are they silent? I feel like they're silent for some of you because they're working on themselves and they don't feel like they have enough to offer you. They have a call. They want to be generous with you. They feel like you have it all going for you and they don't have enough going for them. For others, there could be someone else. We did have that card. There is someone else. That could be the reason why they are holding back. I don't feel like they're incredibly happy in their current situation, and I do feel like they still have feelings for you. They want a new beginning with that Fool card. They, you know, and this Ten of Pentacles on the back of the deck really shows that they want, that they understand that there's pain from the past. They understand that it's taken too long, but they'd like to start fresh. It's also, you know, we have that Eight of Pentacles right underneath. So they want to start fresh with you. If this resonated with your situation, please leave me a comment in the comment section. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. You guys have some great ideas for future videos. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I just hope to really see you guys here on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Bye, guys. Hello, everybody in group 3. I hope you guys are doing great today. You guys were drawn to the fish spirit and this wild dark pink rose. The fish spirit doesn't come up very often, so I was very surprised to see it come up today. Pleasantly so. You know, it's a symbol of feelings and creativity. It's a water sign, so obviously there's, you know, Pisces can be represented. It's about, you know, the deeper awareness you have about your inner light, about your spiritual side. Your person could be a water sign. They could be highly emotional. You could be a water sign as well. That could be why you're drawn to this fish spirit. It does represent abundance and health and happiness. So that's a wonderful, wonderful way to start out this reading. So let's look at the question, why are they silent? And then we'll move on to if they are over you. So why is this person silent? Why is there no contact with this person right now? What is going on with them in their life where they can't pick up a phone or type out an email or a text message? Okay, so the very first card out of the deck is this card. It is not a part of the major. It is not a actual card from the tarot deck, but it came with my deck and I have assigned it meaning. In this, you know, picture, you see this family situation where there could be children involved. You know, somebody has built a foundation with someone else, and it could even appear on the outside as a very happy, stable, loving place. But truly on the emotional side of this connection, you know, this person, their mind is someone else, is somewhere else. Their mind is in the past. So I just feel like for some of you, the reason why they could be silent is because they are actually building a foundation with someone else. And again, it might even appear on the outside like a happy home, a happy situation. They may not even be 100% unhappy in this connection, but their thoughts, their emotions are still in the past, still with you. Why are they silent? The Chariot, Cancer energy, decision-making mode. You know, the Chariot is a movement card. You know, it is about justice. So yeah, they could definitely be married. They could have definitely made the decision to... I feel like they've made the decision to go with someone else as opposed to go with you. And I feel like they may have married that person. It's about willpower too. They could be silent because they're really trying to do the right thing. The Justice card truly is about, you know, being just, doing the right thing. I feel like they are embroiled in a situation where they're already connected with another person and they're trying to use that willpower to do the right thing. Why are they silent, Spirit? Again, this card doesn't come up either. It's not part of my deck either, but I've assigned it meaning. It came with the deck, so I see Lover's energy here, and I also count the birds in the sky. There are 7 birds in the sky. 7 is a number about challenges and obstacles in the way. So, you know, a family situation is really coming out strongly for me. That is the obstacle in the way of this attraction, of this connection, is, you know, another family or another relationship. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Why are they silent? I just feel like Spirit is really nailing. Oops. Spirit is really balance here. The 6 of Pentacles. You know, a call for balance in this connection. Trying to be fair. Six of Cups. You know, the 6 of Cups comes up when someone has like rose-colored glasses or is very nostalgic in their feelings towards you, you know, someone from your past, a young love type of situation that they just can't seem to release. The desire for to be generous here. I feel like they're trying to be, I feel like this person is trying to do the right thing in life. I noticed children, you know, children flanking here. I feel like children are a factor here in this connection. We have, and I feel like this could be someone from your past who was in your friend group that, you know, really wanted to move this connection into a different place. We have the Three of Cups on the back of the deck. That's, you know, speaking to me about a third party, but also speaks to me about, you know, that this could have been a friendship situation, that this could have been, again, with the Six of Cups, someone from your past, but I am focusing on those children. I feel like there are children involved here. We also have the Two of Cups. So this definitely feels like a soulmate connection here. Really represents, you know, partnership and the desire to express love. It's mirrored energy. I feel like you guys are really in love with this person. Let's switch gears here for a moment and ask the question, are they over you? Knight of Wands, passion, wanting to come charging forward. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy really represented here. The Knight of Wands is courageous. He is charismatic. He's sexy. You know, he just has a lot going for him. So they definitely have passion for you. Page of Cups. They would like an emotional new love offer to come forward from you or to you. That Page of Cups, you know, it brings in a message of love and happiness. So they are not over you. They are not, but they don't feel like they have a foundation. It's terrible, and it's a terrible phrase, but I just heard the term, they don't have a pot to piss in when it comes to offering you love, because they are stuck. Sorry about the coarseness, but I have to say it or it'll just swim around in my head. The Hermit, Virgo energy represented by this Hermit card. It's like a real sense of sadness and loneliness with that Hermit card. They're not over you. They're lonely when they think about you because they have a lot of love they want to express to you and a lot of passion they want to bring forward, but they have no plans. They have no plans here. Three of Swords. Heartbreak, you guys. Heartbreak with the Three of Swords here. I don't know if I can focus that. Heartbreak and sadness. You know, a sense of remorse, a sense of apology wanting to come through with the Three of Swords. Just a real heartbreak and sad energy. It reflects the separation that you guys are in. They are not over you. They're heartbroken. The World. The desire for movement, the desire for closure here. The desire to have a place to put all of this love and passion that they feel for you. The World is about the desire for success and movement and to end up with you. It is the last card in the Major Arcana, and it's just represents, you know, the finality, the desire to end up with you. Page of Pentacles. So some of you may hear from this person. They're very lonely not speaking to you. That Page of Pentacles, sorry guys, didn't mean to bump that. That Page of Pentacles truly represents that desire for contact. You know, it's like they're trying to manifest you in these times where they're kind of secluded in themselves and their own inner thoughts. They're trying to manifest you by thinking about you all the time. And here in the back of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Really shows that desire to end up with you, to build a foundation that they can be proud of with you. You know, it's about security and family and being established with the person that they love. They're trying to be logical, though. As I said over here, you know, I feel like they're trying to be just and have the willpower not to come forward. We have the King of Swords on the back of the deck. He's logical. He doesn't use his emotions when he makes his decisions. He makes, you know, them with his intelligence, with his logic. So I feel like this person is holding back and not expressing their true feelings for you because they are in a situation where they have kids, and I feel like for a lot of them, for some of you out there, this message again won't resonate. Take what resonates, leave what does not. But I just feel strongly that there are children here, and that's one of the reasons why this person is holding back from you. It doesn't affect their depth of feeling. They are so sad with that Three of Swords, heartbroken. And they could be like a highly emotional person with that fish spirit starting out this reading. Get to know each other. If this is someone from your past, they've grown up, they've changed. There's a call for honesty here. There's a call for connection. They want to get to know who you are. I feel like they want to be a part of your inner circle. Like if they're aware of you, if they're watching you online, they just wish that they were a part of that inner circle so they could just literally know what's going on with you. To keep that connection. New love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. So these feelings of insecurity that they may have, I feel like they really, but again, I focus on the imagery on this card. And I see children in there. I see children being nestled at the apex of this card with that world in the background. I just feel like there's consideration being made to a family situation for some of you. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So that is really a call for you guys to reach out if you feel called to. And always understand, I received a message in my comment section saying something along the lines of, tarot readers that encourage people to go in and break up families. I don't encourage anyone to do anything. I am a reader of cards. I tell you what the cards say. The decision is yours. I pass no judgment in any situation at all because I don't want to be judged, and therefore I do not judge. So, I'm not giving you advice here. Spirit is giving you advice, and they're letting you know what there is a call for. It's not my advice to you. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. I feel like there's a marriage situation here. Could be a cultural-based marriage, separation. You guys are apart. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Interesting. And we have that Six of Cups, that is about nostalgic love and soulmate energy. You deserve love. You are lovable. So for some of you, as I said, that Page of Pentacles does show movement does show somebody coming in with a message. That reconciliation card for some of you, this person could reach out. Let's get some love messages. What does this person want to say to you? So they see signs of you everywhere they go. And they're saying, I know you have moved on. I feel like that's your energy as well, speaking to them. It's complicated right now. Oh, you guys, love is patient. They want to say, love is patient. I want you so badly, no one knows. Here we have, is it too late to apologize? That Three of Swords came out. There is a call for an apology with the Three of Swords. Making that wrong decision in the past. You are my soulmate. Whoops. You're too good for me as well. And let's see what this one says. I've made my bed. Now I have to lie in it. But on the back of the deck, they fantasize about being with you. They may have made a bed somewhere else, but their fantasies, that Knight of Wands coming through really shows the desire to express themselves physically to you. They want to express themselves to you. In a perfect world, that's what would happen, but they're trying to be logical. They're trying to be just. They're trying to be fair to the situation they find themselves in. See a couple I can't see. Okay, you guys, let's see what we have for the cards first. We have Temperance, and we have, oops, hold on, slippery little suckers. Seven of Wands. So, a call for balance here, and truly focus on those obstacles that they can't seem to shake. Wanting to express themselves to you, the call for alchemy there, the call to pour their thoughts into you with the Temperance card to create some balance in the situation. But there's obstacles in the way, struggles and obstacles in the way with this Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is truly my card that makes me think of, you know, they can't see the forest through the trees because there's so many obstacles, so many things to trip on. They can't imagine a way, but in a perfect world, they really would like to be able to find a way back to you. We have S today. I think that might be the only letter. We have a guitar. So they could be musically inclined. We also have the marijuana symbol. So they could be someone who likes to enjoy a little bit of that. We have a couple of commandments here. Thou shalt not bear false witness is the first commandment. And I am the Lord thy God. We did have the religious factors coming up. And when I see the I shall not bear false witness and this other charm together, I do think of someone holding you on that pedestal. I think of cultural factors keeping them at bay, and also, you know, institutions, religion, and things like that, marriages, connections that are keeping them at bay from you and holding you on that pedestal and level of importance that maybe feels unbalanced in their life. Number one, so January could be important to you, or the first of any month could be important to you. We have the pineapple, and it's interesting because someone in my comment section told me that the pineapple represents friendship. I didn't realize that, so that's interesting. We also had that Six of Cups, so that really represents someone perhaps from your past who was in your friend group. We have this screw that literally I've assigned it meeting of sexual energy. They want to literally screw you. We have the cross there. We had the religion, and we have the cross twice. So religion and cultural, you know, considerations may be a huge factor here. Oh, we have the fishtail or the whale tail, you know, Pisces energy represented. The key, we have two keys. Mirrored energy from the two of you. Both of you keeping secrets. Both of you wearing masks and not being honest, because we also have the moon charm. You know, the moon really shows that mask wearing and the dishonesty and not sinking into your intuitive knowing and expressing yourself. We have a bunch of bananas as well. If you have, if you understand what bananas represent, please leave that in the comment section if that has a special meaning, or you know of some sort of special meaning about the bananas. When I think of these bananas right now, though, I'm just seeing a bunch of people. I'm seeing a bunch of kids, actually. So again, kids could be a factor in this connection. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay, group 3, that is your reading. Are they over you? Why are they silent? I feel very strongly like saying they're silent because of a home life situation that they are, you know, using their willpower to try to be just and do the right thing. I don't feel that they're over you at all. I feel like they have a lot of love that they would like to express. I feel like they're lonely when they think of you. And I feel like this is a long-seated disconnect. Someone from your past, for some of you, that has known you since you were very young, that has held this flame for you for such a long time and has not been able to express themselves. If this resonated with your situation, please leave me a comment in the comment section. If you feel called to, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos I post. If you have any suggestions for videos, you can leave those in the comment section as well. You guys have some great ideas. Otherwise, I just hope to see you guys here on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Bye, you guys.